For the most part, let's be really clear. You should have contracts with everything.
Really?
Yeah.
When people
Jeff and I don't have a contract.
at least document it somewhere.
when people ask
I think we maybe have a text.
8 years? No.
8 years, no contract.
no text. When people ask you the same question over and over, like, what would you tell your younger self? I answer the same way every single time. Sign contracts with everyone, including your mom.
I've heard this is a very famous Dan thing.
Pam?
This is like a viral. Like I've seen this a million times from him. You've said this a million times. It's a
Because-
very important thing.
Pam?
From my side, I do say like, oh, that was me, and like I should be a part of it. No, it's like I leave it up to him. I leave it up to the others to like give me stuff. Sure, certain people, yeah, sign a
The
contract.
snakes. Sign a contract.
Yeah.
With the snakes, like my mom, Pam. Fucking-
Now she's gonna cry again.
oh man, I'm sorry,
You
Pam.
have to keep in mind, it's when you end up in a courtroom, it's not usually the person that you went up against. It's their lawyers and their people in their ear.
Oh yeah.
So when you get into a divorce, right? The husband and wife loved each other for 14 years. When they end up in court, it's the divorce attorney and every one of her friends that's in her ear, like, oh, screw him.
The good thing I will say about this camp, and it wasn't always like this, but when you've partnered for so many years and done so many projects together, like his manager is my manager, his lawyer is my lawyer, our accountants are all of our, and I'm still not saying that would,
Sure.
but there are no ears. We are in each other's ears. You know what I'm saying? Which
For
is
sure.
which is not usually how it is. So we're a little bit more siloed from that type of activity or protect from that type of activity. But you're absolutely right, dude. Contracts, the thing is people always feel like someone's going to be offended
Right.
when a contract is written. That's not actually how it works. Like contracts protect both parties. Then they're super fucking smart.
You got married.
Yes,
That was fun.
it was really a lot of fun.
You got a
You came late.
I know. I'm sorry. I was probably drunk.
Not that I'm bitter.
I went to your wedding. It was fun. Do you have a prenup?
I do not have a prenup, even though I advise everyone else to have a prenup.
But
I'm being really clear. You should have a prenup.
Yeah.
Why did you not have a prenup?
I know for a fact I'm going to be with her forever. And if something were to happen, something can happen. If something were to happen, I would happily give her half.
oh,
You're the man, Dan.
that was amazing.
Okay, but this is what I was going to say next. You operate your business strategy with a shitload of empathy and give back. Even just me, you had me on stage at the event. You guys, I ended up speaking about originals. You guys ended up buying the thing, and over the years, you're just so generous. You're in kind. I think it's one of the things that people like most about you. Is that part of your philosophy? Is it part of who you are? Do you have to like tell yourself that you're going to abide by this gracious type of attitude?
I just think that if everyone wins, we all win. And there's sometimes when I take losses, I still win. There's a lot of things that happen, a situation that happen that I should sue that person.
Yeah, because
or
I know
they do
you've
owe
been
me
fucked
money.
over.
Yes. And that person does owe me hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars. Something happens, and I'm just not going to go through a 3-year battle with that person. And also when I go into situations where I was planning to donate 20K and I donate 100,000, emotionally I know I'm going to get that back and things happen. There's karma involved in it. So a lot of situations come up from business to charity to people to whatever. I just know that in the long run, what does it matter, the 50K or 10K or $100? By the way, every number I say is relative to your situation. It could be $50, $100.
Yeah.
Later in life, I'm going to be really rich or dead. And eventually both, right? And so to me, if someone screws me over in a situation, I just don't ever talk to them again and I'm going to move on with my life and other stuff's going to come from it. And if I take a lesser on a deal, I think good stuff's going to come from that too.
You got a prenup?
No.
You should still have a prenup, guys, if you're listening.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. It's really important. No, by the way, it's really important.
So if that boat, if things go south,
It's a maintenance problem. She can
It's going to
have the
become a dinghy.
he goes, it's a maintenance. Break out another 1,000.
No. In most cases, you should have a prenup. We went into it like we have an agreement in place of like how things work. If we were to go our own ways, like we talked about it in advance. We had lawyers set things up.
Sounds like a prenup.
Yeah, but it's not. Because when you sell a company for 9 figures and she gets part of it, then it's not a prenup if that company started after.
Got it.
But at the end of the day, like I think what Dan said, like if you don't have a prenup, you need to have the conversation and be very clear on it.
Communicate.
And make sure that it's documented somewhere. Like with us, it was her and I went in and sat down with my attorney and we walked through everything, like up front, how it would be if something happened without needing a prenup. That still gave her, like for me, like it was important to give her upside in the future, right? It's like a prenup, you can also carve out where, like, if you're Logan, he's already built his brand. Anything that comes from that, she gets nothing on it, right?
Right.
For me, it was important, like, if I'm going to marry somebody, that person's got to be contributing to my life.
Yep.
I want them to have an upside in the future as well.
Yep.
So there's different ways of carving it out than having a prenup that says, I'm already me. Anything I do, you get nothing from.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That seems the most logical to me.
Yeah.
My dad's a big prenup guy.
If you get married, you should have a prenup.
Dan, you don't take your own advice. So I don't know.
How long have you guys both been married for? You have been
We've been together 7 years, married for 4.
4 years. Okay.
Same. Together 7 years, married 4.
All right, what's going on here? y'all meet beforehand? It's like, say,
It's
yeah, let's-
tattooed on my arm so I can validate it.
He's like, it's right here.
that 313.
So I don't ever forget. Yeah.
That's my mom's birthday.
Yeah.